World for
create quick game prototypes. Anyone in the company can pitch a game idea, and we have a vote on which ones we want to try to make. We forget the projects we're currently working on, basically get amnesia, and we do this for 2 weeks. That's a fortnight. And we build a few of these experimental game prototypes. We call this process amnesia. We call this process Amnesia Fortnite. We've had all sorts of great ideas come out of this process. It's just like this clay. With a little bit of pressure and creativity, something interesting is created that wasn't there before. Our next game came out of Amnesia Fortnite. It's all about encouraging you to create with others, and then use what you create to destroy each other. Don't worry, it's easy to make a new pot if you're playing Kiln, our online multiplayer pottery party brawler. We love to explore new and original ideas here at Double Fine. Alongside last year's Weird But Chill game Keeper, featuring surreal and dreamlike exploration, Kiln is the other side of that coin, bringing high-energy, expressive multiplayer action. You'll get a chance today to see how we're continuing to foster our spirit of creativity with this next game. Derek Brand spearheaded this pitch, and he's here today to talk about this fully realized Double Fine experience he's leading with his team.
Kiln is a multiplayer party brawler, and it's just as much about the act of trading with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction.
Vale. Vamos a ver si hay algún tipo de juego interesante aquí.
Creative design choices, as well as your relentless cruelty to anthropomorphized clay pots. I've spent my career as a concept artist, focused on coming up with unique characters and environments at Double Fine. But I also play a lot of action titles, which got me wondering, what would a game look like that included not just the cathartic element of destruction and action, but the equally cathartic act of creation I was familiar with as an artist. I stumbled on the answer one day: what better solution than a pottery wheel? We wanted to give players the ability to create characters out of any shape and to make sure that what you make has a charming, animated...
Esto pensaba que era VR o algo, pero no.
You start off as a little helpless, naked spirit. You're not capable of much in this state. Thankfully, you are capable of manipulating clay, and a pottery wheel is the perfect place for the creation of a new body. And when it comes time for destruction, those shapes needed to translate into capable fighters. Pots that can compete in challenges in a way that only pots can. Our game mode, Quench.
Esto tiene pinta de algo de VR, pero no lo sé realmente. No sé cuánto llevan del evento. Creo que unos 20 minutos o algo así. Estaban hablando de un juego un juego más de samuráis, así que la verdad es que no...
And of course, fill your pot up with water to ultimately douse the enemy's kiln and win the game.
Got him once. Now keep at it.
With Kiln, we wanted to give players what we know they've always wanted from Double Fine. A best-in-class pottery sim, of course. With this strange concept came lots of design challenges, though, because it's a game about pots that have to transform into bespoke ceramic warriors. We had to figure out how to make an art tool, a character builder, and a loadout system.
Vale, voy a poner los subtítulos en español. A ver si es posible. Anda, creo que sí. Vale,
After many
perfecto.
iterations balancing simulation with arcade-like simplicity, we landed on a design that lets you feel like a master potter who can easily make any pottery shape you could dream of, even if you've never seen a potter's wheel. It's weirdly satisfying. We've carefully married the clay technology with the behavior of the sculpting tools and controls to make sure anyone can pick it up in seconds. Refine it with sponges, shapers, and straight edge tools to get specific and make it yours. As you sculpt, you'll notice the game recognizing the different shapes you've made. It'll automatically detect when you're shaping things like cups, vases, bowls, and many more.
So that means we had to ask ourselves, if I was a vase, and this vase that I just made was now my body, what can I, as a vase, do?
Supongo que es un juego interesante para alguien que se dedique a esto, porque es que la verdad es que no...
Needs to have a core set of moves fit for a warrior. To run, jump, attack, and roll. They also must have moves fit for a pot, to fill up with water and then splash that water out. Each shape has its own unique way of performing these moves, and because your shape matters, the animation team has taken on a challenge of bringing those different pot shapes to life in surprising ways. In addition to these core moves, each shape also has its own special attack, which we push to be the most fun and over-the-top moments in the game. Cups popping popcorn, bottles turning into spores, jugs blaring like megaphones, plates flinging pies.
Es un juego enfermizamente bueno.
One's shape is doing something different and exciting.
As you fight over the water on the battlefield and try to extinguish your opponent's kiln,
Slow down. When to go.
you'll have to pay attention to each map's unique nuances. Our mantra of shape matters carries over into our maps. We specifically designed our maps to integrate with how you choose to play and what pot you choose to play as. So you'll see things like secret tunnels that only fit certain size pots, and pathways that are only traversable with certain...
Vale, es un juego de hacer cerámica y de jugar con la cerámica.
You'll
Yeah.
fight on fractured, floating pieces of ancient history, like an ancient Greek nightclub fit for Dionysus. It's even got a dance floor. Navigate Athena's
Juegazo.
giant strategic war map. Inflating sponge warriors with water to rearrange the battlefield to your advantage. Fight in the Egyptian god Set's punk venue, complete with a mosh pit where only one pot can emerge unbroken.
Leverage your unique creations. Everything from your size, your capacity to carry water, your speed across the battlefield.
Lo increíble
Choices you can make.
es que se ve que les ha costado bastante trabajo, ¿sabes? Hacer esto.
Do you want a team full of large cups to maximize your housing inventory?
Go back down, baby.
Or a team of tiny ninja saucers ready to quickly smash anything that gets in their way? Or a unique combination you've discovered that balances power and slash ability. If you're skilled enough to end up at the enemy kiln with lots of water, you can unleash a powerful super splash ability that does tons of damage and makes the kiln vulnerable to further attacks. But you and your team dump out the enemy kiln to either win big or turn the tide and make a comeback.
And that is not
At
started.
the end around the cycle of creation and destruction loops around again, and now you're back in the wedge. A multiplayer lobby where you can hang at the wheel and make something cool with your friends. You've just earned XP points and ships from battle. You can load up on our flies and expand your pocketing options.
I think of the game being so much about the fighting, but when people play it, they just want to create all day long.
Our decoration system was designed to support your creativity. As we look at the design of the sculpting process, we look to the pottery studio.
Esto está bastante guapo para una persona que se dedica a esto, la verdad.
Translate the experience of adding spouts, lids, and handles, as well as glazing to every design choice you made ultimately serves the goal of enabling a near infinite range of possibilities. We can't wait to see your favorite designs.
It's all about my pizza party theme. All about.
He visto pocos juegos de esto, la verdad. O sea, pocos juegos tan dedicados, ¿sabes?
I love a medium job. A simple handle, 2-layer watermelon glaze. I'm ready to bring the divine chaos.
My favorite is the large base. It has a UFO-like animation, and it's great for team defense, protecting your base.
Hands down, the best pot shape is a small ball. It's perfect for sneaking past enemies, plus it's ice cream game special, so cute.
One of my favorite warrior pots has the medium base. It's instantly fast when in close matches. The decorations really make it shine. Curved bubbles, sound, cutest pedal, some spot charms, from rainbow blaze, ping pong shaker. You can't go wrong with butt stickers.
My favorite part? The absolute
He visto ya unos cuantos eventos y la verdad es que por ahora este es de lo mejor, ¿sabes?
Whichever pot you decide to create, whether you're a budding artist or a seasoned gamer, you'll be fulfilling your pottery power fantasies when Kill launches in spring.
De hecho, en los Game Awards creo que no había videojuegos de este nivel.
The beginning of the pottery.
O sea, esto está mejor.
Expand decorations, new activities and game modes, and much more. Creating is more fun together, and we love your hustle experience. We have a look to throw down with fellow Double Fine fans and join the Double Fine Action Insiders, bringing a look and a chance to play our closed beta very soon.
You always say that. That's being. Hey, this game is called Kill. An online multiplayer party, online multiplayer party bar, online multiplayer party bar. Okay, good. Online multiplayer party, online multiplayer party bar. Online multiplayer party bar.
Bien, 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 empezamos bien, empezamos bien.
Hi, welcome to the game. We're thrilled to share our very first deep dive into a game we've been making for a really, really long time. Fable. Playground Games is renowned for fun, immersive, and visually stunning open world experiences. Since 2010, we've been developing the Forza Horizon series right here in Royal Mountain Spa, a charming little town in the middle of England. And Horizon has grown, so have we. For the past few years, we've built a new team to carry that reputation into a new genre that we're incredibly passionate about. Fable is Playground's first open world action RPG, and we couldn't be more proud to carry on the work of the legendary Lionhead Studios, original creators of the franchise.
Bueno.
Our game is a new beginning. I think what we're making is really fitting to this.
Nada, este es uno de los primeros RPGs que se hicieron en Xbox y es un clásico. Quería jugarlo, lo que pasa es que no está disponible en el Game Pass, así que no sé. Tampoco es que me guste mucho ese RPG, la verdad. No sé qué tendría este de especial, pero es un clásico de Xbox. Imagino que es un remake exactamente similar.
You are Albion's first hero in the generation. But not long afterwards, disaster strikes, and your village, including the beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious ranger. Suddenly alone in the world, yourself on an adventure which will change Albion forever. First into the world is human, because this is the world, it's human, it's Albion. The rolling hills, like forest, bustling villages, sweet hunts, those are ledges. It's Albion Texas. And because we're Albion through the world for the third time, you'll be able to explore fiction for the world seamlessly, with the freedom to get where you want from playing the game.
We can't wait to welcome you to Albion's iconic capital city, Alcestone. Home to Fairfax Castle, Gold Clock Tower, and legendary Heroes Hill.
Va a traducir un poco por si a alguien le interesa este videojuego, ¿vale? En el norte de Albion encontrar montañas. Y encontrarás dos líderes de pandillas o algo así, discretos. Este tiene muy buena palabra. Fable tiene la idea de estilo del RPG, lo cual debería de ser. Esto sí que es un buen juego, están empezando a hacer algo interesante, un elemento. Bueno, es AAA, yo también estaba interesante ahora. Va a hacer cerámica. Esto está mejor, la verdad. Literalmente han recuperado toda la ambientación a la perfección. Voy a intentar hacer un vídeo ahora de esto porque la verdad tiene una pinta que no había visto, literalmente. El Fable clásico no me gusta, la verdad, sí, este tiene mejor pinta. Se podría decir que tiene carisma el juego. Vale, intenten hacer mejoras con los NPCs, etc. Avanzada, mejorar lo que ya tenían en el principio. Puedes comprar prácticamente todas las casas, todos los negocios. Bueno, te dice prácticamente que puedes hacer todo lo que quieras. Cosa que es lo que te comenté de lo que creo, pues son los juegos que realmente no sé. Están bastante limitados por sin mecánica de combates, interacciones de NPCs, cosas de estas.
Then up, go to work, spend some leisure time on hobbies, then go home and vent. But what's even cooler is that you can talk to every single one of them, in full voice conversations and interact with them loads of different ways. Maybe the job they just for you, so you hire them to work in your business. Hey,
Lo que tendrán que hacer es integrar ya una IA, la conversación. En ese sentido, seguir con la interacción tradicional no tiene sentido. Ahora, los millones que gastan. Está muy bien hecho, la verdad. El aspecto visual.
Reality is central to Game 2, but we have a slightly different take on it. For us, reality isn't black and white. There are lots of videos. And importantly, reality is subjective. No two people see things exactly the same. And that's what it was in Game 2. What do you do or is your reputation? Every person in Albion will have a different reaction to you as a result.
Yeah, you're rich.
But whenever things do they'll love you or hate you for the choices you make. They will always tell you why. Although, let's say this. I'm not judging, but people out loud. Your reputation is greater than
Está guapísimo este juego, la verdad.
you are going to make a lot of them. Big choices, little choices, small choices, and some choices that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game. We call this idea your choices change. Let's give you an example. I think game being made and even this on and rule fish despite match world. He accidentally times himself to attack just a big problem. Legal job to do and also need to be a choice with killing the sparing. You kill it,
No solo es una RPG, sino que es una RPG de fantasía literalmente cinematográfica.
that's all of those things about you.
Muy guapo, muy guapo.
In Fable, it's what you will find. What's the right? Means
Muy bien.
we build can be useful and immersive world experience. Yes, particularly most for stars, but this is a happy project for all of us here. Every member of the team, which we built from scratch, two key things in common: a deep love for the franchise and a burning desire to bring it back. We're making this for Fable fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to games.
No está bien.
It's been great. Finally, carry on. What a game we're making.
Muy bien. Ya que más o menos interesante. Bueno, muy interesante la verdad. Fable. La pinta de que no es un remake simplemente. Y si es un remake, le han puesto bastantes cosas. Ah, vale, esto era todo el... esto era todo el directo, la verdad. Vale, vamos a ver el Forza Horizon, ya estamos. A ver si puede. Ya está. Vale, se supone que este videojuego está ambientado en Tokio, vamos a ver. Forza Horizon 5. Creo que van a empezar con el Forza Horizon y ya directamente ya tenemos el evento completo. No, vamos a ver si hay otros juegos interesantes. Esta es una muy mejor localización que México, la verdad. Muy bien. Ah, vale, para el parte de respuesta. Pues hablar bastante del film. Sí. Ciągle